Hi, thanks for watching. In this video you're going to watch an ADI Part 3 mock test where Sophie, the PDI, has delivered a real lesson to her pupil over the 45 minutes in line with the COVID's regulations at the moment. So if you're a PDI preparing for your Part 3 test, or you're currently an ADI preparing for your standards check, then watch this video. This is just for you. Watch it, make notes, make comments about what you think is going well and areas which you think are not going so well in the video. And then at the end I'll do a full result and debrief, and then we can maybe compare notes and see how you got on with evaluating this lesson. So without further ado, enjoy the video.
So last week's lesson, we noticed that going around the roundabouts, you were kind of wiggling into the other lane, you're straddling the two lanes. So we said that we'd focus on that this week. You also said that you noticed it was an issue when you've been out doing your private practice with your partner.
Yeah.
We think it might be because you spend a bit too long
looking in the mirror. Yeah, I think when I came down, I just glanced more in it rather than spending too long.
Yeah.
So I think that's helping.
Yeah, because obviously when you're looking here, it sort of distracts you.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
then you kind of straddle those two lanes. So what are the dangers of us straddling those two lanes?
Well, I'm going to cause a collision at some point.
Possibly, yeah. So yeah, like you say, if you've got somebody on that right hand side, you're then going over into their lane.
Yeah.
They've got nowhere to go. They're going to get a bit upset, a bit angry.
Yeah.
You know, maybe blow their horn at you.
Yeah.
They may have to stop.
That might cause an issue then behind
It's
them.
it's like a dominoes effect, isn't it?
Absolutely.
What you do can affect other people around you. So today we're going to go off and have a little go on the roundabouts around here. On the way up to here, you seem to be fine with it. You were staying in your lane, but we'll just double check, make sure it's not.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
And then after that, we'll see how you get on. Then we can move on to something else.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Lovely.
So if you want to get yourself ready. Just make sure you
trying to think which way we go out.
We're going to go straight ahead.
Straight ahead.
We'll just make sure we do our checks as we go.
Yeah.
Just make sure you have a good look round, because we're obviously in a car park.
Yeah.
So we've got a few dangers there, haven't we? Lovely. So as we go through, to keep checking.
Yeah.
There's no one coming. That's it. Lovely. And then we'll aim for this gate here, and then we'll turn right out of the car park. So at the next roundabout, or the first roundabout, we're going to turn right, third exit. So where does our position need to be for this one?
I need to be closer to the roundabout, so I need to hug the roundabout.
Yeah, give it a good cuddle. No social distancing here. What's the next thing we need to do? Lovely. so we're in the left lane. We can overtake them.
Yeah.
Assembly.
Yeah.
So we're going to go straight ahead at this roundabout, which is over that bridge.
Yeah.
Turn left at the next set of lights, so where that van's just gone. We don't get to signal, so lovely. Bit of a sharp
that
left
was,
as we go to
that
go
was
up.
quite quick, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it's going to be another sharp one to go up the bridge. Let's check the mirrors. Just increase that speed. Roundabout, we're going to go straight ahead to all other routes. Mind your lane position, and that's it. Lovely. So this one here. Keep an eye on your lane. Check your mirrors, signal down. Nearly forgot there, didn't we?
Yeah, I did. That's a weird one.
It is. We can come back to that. We'll come back.
I think I would like to. That was a bit of a weird one. I must admit. felt different.
We're now going to change lanes, okay? So you can click the centre, left mirror, make sure it's clear, signal, and then over we go. Cancel the signal. We're going to go up to the roundabout and turn left. First exit. Slow down a little bit more. That's it, to get a position in that lane. That's it. Lovely. So another roundabout coming up, so we're going to go straight ahead at this one. So what lane do you think we're going to need for this one?
Straight ahead. I need to keep to the left. We're going left, aren't we?
Straight ahead.
Straight ahead.
Straight ahead, second.
Sorry.
That's okay. Left is a bit of a dead end, so we'd have to do a U-turn down there. So the next roundabout, we're going to go straight ahead. That's it. right at this roundabout. Third exit. Reverse lights on for a minute. I think the red's all smashed in, isn't it? The red casing's missing.
Oh, right. It's quite busy around here, isn't it?
It is now. So yeah, so we'll go left to around here. Go back over that bridge. Excuse me. So with the roundabout ahead, we're going to go straight ahead, yeah? That's it. So just check your mirrors. There's no need to signal yet, it's like go straight ahead. So keep us nice and controlled as we go on to
yeah.
Lovely. Stick to this lane. Now what do we need to do?
Indicate.
Mirrors first and then indicate, yeah. You did check your mirrors. I saw you check your mirror and then you said indicate. So I mean, damn it. So just cancel the signal for a second. And then we're going to
How was that? Was that a bit better?
That was better, yes.
Yeah.
Then we're going to check our mirrors.
Yeah.
So we can change lanes, yeah. So, just cancel that signal. Lovely. So the roundabout we're going to go first exit and left.
That's a slip road. Is it like a slip?
It is, yes.
Oh,
so
that's what I wasn't. Yeah, I see
You can
now.
come
Because it's
down
unusual, this setup, isn't
yeah,
it?
it's to
unusual.
go left here, so you get in that lane, you've then got change lane.
Yeah,
so go
of course.
straight ahead at the
Yeah.
roundabout.
Ah, so now I see what you mean now.
So it can be used, but you're not really going to go.
But you have to be aware of anything coming from there.
Yeah. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll head off to some other roundabouts, further in, sort of near St Andrews.
Yeah.
So we'll turn left at the roundabout for first exit. have done. I think you were more concentrating on getting that speed down right before the roundabout.
Yeah.
So just signal.
And we're going that way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, should we stay in this lane? That's it. I'm going to stay this side of the lane for now. Just stay this way. That's it.
This is an interesting road.
So you're going to get that speed up. So we're going to check the centre left mirror.
Yeah.
Signal, and then maybe we go. Start slowing down. That's it. We're going to go straight ahead at the roundabout.
Yeah.
Cancel the signal. Lovely. There we go. That is a little bit of a
Yeah, that's an
funny one there,
interesting
isn't it?
one, yeah. Yeah, this is near where I live? Is this Thorpe? This
Yeah,
is,
we're now coming into Thorpe.
oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. It's funny, half the time I don't even know where I am. I'm just so focused on the road.
I know where we are, you're on the road.
As long as you do.
The roundabout, we're going to go straight ahead.
Yeah.
Second exit.
Oh yeah, I know where we are.
Check these mirrors. So think of your lane position, what lane you need. How do those roundabouts feel?
They felt good, except for that weird one where I wasn't, you know, that was unfamiliar, but that was really good practice, that one, because that did feel a little bit different. But the other ones felt really good, actually.
Good.
I felt like I was hugging in the right, you know, like to the left or to the right. So, and I wasn't going off lane.
So I'm going to stop now. We're going to turn right at the roundabout,
Yeah,
the mini
sure.
roundabout. So this is one we had on the way, wasn't it?
Oh yes.
So remember where your position needs to be.
Yeah.
Turn around a minute. Right by, that's it. Signal.
Was that a bit better?
Better, yes.
Yeah.
We're going to go straight ahead.
Yes.
So yeah, those roundabouts definitely better. You were staying in the right lane.
Yeah.
You were keeping your lane as you go. You were maintaining it. You were doing that quick mirror check. Eyes back to the road.
Yeah, I think it's because I'm not spending so long, and you don't need to, do you? It's just a glance.
No,
it's
see,
enough, isn't
because
it?
you've already checked your mirrors on the approach to the roundabout. You're just checking them again to make sure nothing's changed.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, they definitely felt better than last week.
Good.
Last week was a bit of a mishmash.
Then last week it was first lesson.
Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, that's true.
Sort of October, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know. Actually, yeah, that's true.
So
It does feel a luxury having that mirror there after not having a mirror in the van.
next left turn, please.
Oh, are we going up to where we used to go? Is this the
Well, when we first started off, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
God, that seems a lifetime away now.
So it is 30 up here.
Yeah. Oh,
You
is
think
it?
your
Oh.
speed now?
Yeah, I thought.
See.
Yeah, because it said slow. I thought.
Yeah, obviously the slow's there just to.
Yeah, just
warn
make sure you
you.
don't behave like a maniac.
At the top of the hill, we're going to pull up on the left.
Yeah. Just go this clearly.
clear the car for me, please?
Oh.
Lovely. So yeah, definitely round that you're keeping your lane, you're maintaining the lane. Perfect. That's what we wanted.
Thank
That's what we
you.
wanted to achieve today, wasn't
so
it?
Pleased, yeah, absolutely.
Last week it was first lesson back. There's obviously other things on your mind and that.
Yeah.
But I will just say on the approach to the roundabout, sometimes when you're in that left lane, let me do my drawings again.
Yeah.
As you come up, so I think sometimes you're keeping the car sort of like straight-ish. So when you
I need to start curving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you curve it slightly, as if you're turning like left out of a junction.
Yeah, I'm not taking such a bend when I start off then, am I?
Yeah,
because I'm already in that position, I see what you
it's
mean.
more of a smooth way out rather than coming out
and then having to, I agree.
Oversteer back in.
I agree, yeah.
So we might just go back and just do that on the approaches.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
But obviously, there's a couple of times where you did do that, where you did position like that, but then once you got yourself back into the right, sort of like, the right lane, you were fine, you then maintained that lane. But it's just if you, on the approach, if you...
It will be easier if I'm edging that way before I even go on. I agree. I think that's a good idea.
It sets you up for, a good sort of path to follow round then, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
So we'll just go back, just go over that bit, and then, But yeah, much better today.
Oh, thank you. I'm so pleased.
Another thing as well, just remember mirrors to turn left and right, and you're doing it on the roundabout, so but before you slow down or speed up, just check your mirrors.
Yeah, so that is something I need to do, isn't it? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so especially when you're coming into, I think it's more when you come into a new road, so before you then increase your speed, before you make progress, check all your mirrors, refresh all your mirrors, know what's there, and then just...
So if I remember also, as well as everything, I'm checking my mirrors when I'm slowing down.
Yeah,
when I'm going to slow down,
Slow down and when you speed up.
Because I suppose when you're going at a speed and you're coming up to a roundabout, you slow down significantly, don't you?
Yeah.
So I do need to, So that's a good point.
Yeah, you check your mirrors then. So because obviously if you're going to go straight ahead or to the left or the right, whichever, you've already checked your mirrors, so you know what's there.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you sort of slow down for a new speed limit, that might be when you're not checking it.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you want to see how close that car is behind
to
do it. And then again, when you're increasing speeds, when you come into that new road, again, you want to know what's there. You want to know if there's a motorbike or a cyclist.
So really, when you slow down and when you're going to increase your speed, just make sure to look.
Yeah. So before you slow down, speed up, stop, change direction, always check those mirrors, just so you know what's.
Yeah, absolutely.
Know who's there and who it could affect. Like we say, your actions like domino effect on everybody else who's around you, isn't it? But yeah, we'll go back, go over those roundabouts.
Yeah. Okay.
Just that lane on the approach.
Yeah. No, I will start to get sort of closer and edge round, and then, like you say, the whole manoeuvre is smoother, isn't it?
Yes, because you've got your car pointing in the line that you want to go in. I think that's just the last little finishing touch for it.
Yeah, then I'll have it off to a T. Yes.
Yes. At the weekend.
Yeah.
You can show him what you've done.
I want to show Paul how much improvement I've made.
Yes.
Because I was honest with him last week and said, but he said what you said. It was the first one since lockdown. So, yeah, he said not to be too hard on myself. So okie dokie.
Yeah.
Right, lovely.
So if you get yourself ready, we'll just head out of here.
Yeah.
And you managed that mini roundabout better than the first time. Must we come at a different direction?
Yeah.
So yeah, we signalled then because we've got the car here.
Yeah.
We've got that.
Oh yeah, I need to remember that because I was thinking there's no one behind me. But
yeah, so still anyone in front as well. Yeah. Anyone who'd benefit from it, whether they're behind, in front.
Yeah.
Is it busy down here today?
I know.
This car was here at the beginning of the week.
Oh really?
Yeah. It's got its tyres on deflated. you obviously got the warning sign there for elderly people. So there's like a, I think there's a care home or supported living accommodation further down.
Yeah.
But yeah, so normally there's little cars parked down there, and there's a bus come down. So you're probably right to do the 20. There's no one behind us, so it didn't affect anyone. But if there's someone behind, you might want to. Yeah, sure. But it didn't really affect anyone today. Just be there.
Yeah.
So if it's 20, they'd have the repeater signs on the lampposts or the tail lights. There will be cars parked up here, so you just need to make sure your position. It's quite good. Apart from that really loud sound, isn't it? They just let it stop. She came out a bit close, didn't she? Let's keep looking at it. There we go. Yeah, his toes were hanging off the edge of that pathway. I was like,
bless him. At least he didn't take off. He was waiting for me to stop.
Yeah.
Hard to tell, mask and glasses.
It's going to turn right at the end of the road. Yeah, normally there's cars parked all the way up down here. It's strange today. But nice. Possibly.
It's been really busy down there
I've heard,
this week.
Yeah.
I can't be doing with it myself.
No. Mine was all online this year.
Yeah, I mean, I left that place.
Right at the end of the road? I didn't really have the patience before COVID, let alone kind of queue up to get in shops.
I normally do everything online, but I did end up getting some things from the shops. I haven't got a lot to buy.
I mean, I had to pop into a shop yesterday. But it's quite nice now, it was all...
I do like to, I get a lot of my art stuff on Amazon because it's cheap.
Yeah.
I do, if there's going to be any shops left in the high street district.
Yeah. You want to support though, but don't you? But at the same time, you don't really want to be going into them shops. Yeah.
I drive 106 miles, or am I slow?
So it's 30 down here, and what's speed? You're doing 26 and 27. So you've still got a bit of wiggle room to just increase your speed a little bit. So yeah, just keep an eye on them. If they get a place like that, just think what speed am I doing? Am I going too slow? Or are they just going with them?
See you late for his tea break. I think it's slowed down a bit now.
So yeah, I think we're now going downhill, so
Yeah.
we don't want to speed down, just so as we go around the corner, we're going to turn right. Go straight ahead at the lights. The sun. How are you finding that sun?
Yeah, it was a little bit blind. You might put this
Yeah.
down now. It's when it comes from the side, you can't do anything about it,
No.
can you?
No. You can move your visor.
Yes.
So I'm going to use the left lane. The left and the right.
So are we going left?
Left, yeah, left and the roundabout. Well done.
I would have been inclined to keep sunglasses. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, because you never know, do you?
No. I mean, I wear them a lot of the time now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't wear them. So, yeah, so we'll go straight ahead at the roundabout.
Yeah.
First exit. So we think of that position when we get up there. So straight ahead.
Oh, straight. Sorry.
Yeah. Just think of your position where you want to.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Much better.
Yeah, I think could still curve it a little bit.
Yeah.
But better than so then we'll go straight ahead in this one there. The lane, you need to check the mirrors straight down. So, and then just follow that curve. See it? That's right, and then better?
Oh yeah, that felt much better.
So the back next round out, we're going to turn left. So then follow that curve down. We'll go left at this one now. First exit. So left. So you could also check that mirror that time. You looked that way and signalled left and didn't check his mirror. So there's a cyclist there.
Oh God, yeah.
You wouldn't have known he was there. So down here. Sun's kind of going again now.
Yeah, I know.
Or it's just the angle that we're facing now.
Mm.
Your speed again.
Pardon?
You need to slow down.
Oh.
Your speed.
Oh, is it 30 again?
Yes, we came down here a while ago, didn't we?
Oh my goodness.
We'll do. We'll come back. We can see that speed sign for you.
I do try and look out for them because I'm.
Turn right at the roundabout.
Yeah.
Third exit. It is a bit deceiving though, 'cause it is quite open. It does look like it should be more like a 40.
Yeah.
Go right at the next roundabout. Did you see there's no speed signs around here, is there?
No.
Speed limit's still 30.
30.
Turn right at the roundabout. Do you look the big camera?
Yeah.
The new speed signs.
40.
So after this sign, it's
Yeah.
now
Oh, right.
40.
Yeah.
Okay?
Unless I see any change, just.
Here it's 40.
Yes.
Get your repeater signs down here as well, which
Yeah.
you can clean over, but they're there. So
Yeah.
this is 40.
Yeah.
In the roundabout, we're going to turn right, third exit. you can pass this sign, it's now
30,
30.
yeah.
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 Now, stick to 30. Like I say, it is one of those roads where it feels like it should be
Yeah,
faster.
it does, because it's so open and there's no residential.
No, but then you've still got like the turns into the different.
Yeah, I suppose also you've got the pedestrian lane there as well.
Yeah, and the cycle lane as
Yeah,
well. So.
yeah.
And I think there's a lot of people who work around here as well. So when
Yeah,
people
true, because it's an industrial estate.
gets buses, yeah. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll turn right at the roundabout. We'll go up and we'll go over that bridge one last
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Get that
Yeah, that's good.
little one there. I think that was a major one where you sort of like coming up to it and weren't following the curves
No,
much.
absolutely.
Create more work
Yeah,
for
because
yourself.
that just looks so different. Looks
Yeah.
so weird. So we're turning right.
Right, yeah. Right, this roundabout and the next one. So like right at this roundabout as well. So
Yeah.
So the next roundabout will go straight ahead. That's speed coming down here. It's 40?
Oh, it's the sign again.
Yeah. So this roundabout we're going to go straight ahead, second exit. Check the mirrors there. That van came out quite close there.
Oh, he did. It wasn't me, was it? Well, was I in the wrong lane? I thought I was still.
How did it feel as you went
It
around?
felt like I was in the right lane.
You were in the correct lane, yeah.
But yeah, should I be further?
No, you were in the right lane because you weren't signalling. Every indication you gave was to go straight ahead.
Yeah, yeah.
We're going to go straight ahead.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that when we get
Yeah,
back to the
yeah.
end. Yeah, straight ahead. I'm just going to right down. Okay. Then we'll go left of those lights again to go up that bridge. over, we don't want to be slowing up round down. So check your mirrors, signal down to the left. Mind your speed though. Cancel the signal. And stay in this lane. So then we're going to go left. Yeah. First exit.
We're going left.
Yeah, first exit. So let's check that mirror.
Oh,
Here we go.
yeah, I did check.
And then, like you say, as we came down here before, just make sure you know who's there, just in case they come round and move over. I'm going to go straight ahead at the roundabout. Second exit. I'm going to check the mirrors. Slow right the way down, that's it. Follow your lane, make sure it's safe. Next roundabout we're going to turn right out. Okay, so
Do I need to get into right hand?
yeah, so go, perfect. Then we'll take the third exit, so turn right third exit. Another mirror check. Check the mirrors again. New road, new mirrors, so check those mirrors. Let's take the right up to the first exit and turn left. And then we'll turn left. We'll stick to the left, we're going to park up. We'll take the next one here.
Oh,
Yes,
Which should I get?
yeah, so signal.
Oh,
Check your signal, so
forget when you're in a car park, you still need to.
yeah, still let people know where we're going. So we'll just come past this car here and then we'll lovely. So you just secure the car.
Yeah.
Oh, so pop this into park first.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It'll tell you off if it's left in gear and you're trying to turn it off.
Yeah.
Right then, okay, so just go over that roundabout where we had that van, we kind of then had a little bit of a wiggle, didn't we? So as you kept, how do you feel that went, your position as we were coming around?
I thought my position was quite good, actually. I
Yeah.
thought I had hugged that side,
Yeah,
you know, the left-hand side.
yeah,
And I felt like I had stayed in my lane.
yeah.
But because he got so close, I thought maybe I'd gone
Yeah.
over slightly, but
No, so you did kind of go over a little bit because then he came out, didn't he?
yeah.
I think what had happened is, as you were coming, you were in the left lane, you were coming around quite close to the left side, weren't you? Taking it quite wide. I think he thought from your position that you might have been going off at that first exit,
Oh, right. Okay.
but you weren't signalling. So obviously if you were signalling, then obviously
yeah,
it would
yeah.
have been more clearer.
But he was just presuming that might
Yeah.
be, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's kind of why he then overshot his side a little bit. So then obviously you then sort of like steered around a little bit,
Yeah.
and then you had the van beside you.
Yeah.
So it's just, you know, obviously be wary of that. If that happens, just come to a little
Hold back. Hold back a
hold
bit,
back.
yeah.
Slow it down. Obviously, you want
Yeah.
if you're going to go round, you want to check the mirrors.
Yeah.
To make sure it's safe to go round.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you know, we were quite close to that orange van in the end. So yeah, I think it was just that he misinterpreted your
Yeah.
position slightly. Even though you didn't do anything wrong, you know, you wasn't signalling, so there's no signals, so you're saying.
So it says I'm going straight ahead.
Yeah. So I think it's just he came into it probably a bit too quick, and then misinterpreted the position of the car. You know what I mean? Okay, but apart from that, it's fine.
They definitely feel better today than last week. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I must admit, they sitting here as well, I can see much better.
Yeah, definitely trying to hug it, and also when I'm turning right, trying to really.
Yeah.
But that does help when you start to position yourself before you take off.
Yeah.
So you're doing that curve because you're already there.
Yeah.
So that does help just to come to the left.
Yeah.
As much as possible.
It's just
to
like
take
when you're
that
turning
curve.
left out of a junction,
Yeah,
you're positioning to the left so then you don't go over into the
you're
right.
not having to bend, are you, so much?
So
Yeah,
just,
that is really useful.
And it's that little steering rather than a big steer to then correct yourself.
Yeah,
isn't it?
absolutely. It just makes life easier, doesn't it?
Yeah. Definitely felt much better. Definitely an improvement there. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
I would just say just to make sure you check your mirrors when you're
slowing down. Yeah, and going into a new road. Yeah.
So new road, new mirrors. So again, that's when you go into a new road, you're going to be increasing your speed anyway, aren't you? So just check them mirrors again, just refresh them, and just remember the order and checking them. Because sometimes you're putting the indicator on and then you're checking the mirror rather than the mirror then the signal. So you are checking them.
Yeah, I know, but the wrong way round.
It's about a second. You're putting the indicator on, the signal down, and then you're checking.
Yeah. That's.
The order.
Do you know, I just shouldn't be doing it at this stage, you know? It's just so you could kick yourself for doing it,
So
I can see,
before.
Yeah. Mirror signal,
Do you feel happy about
I feel much better today than I did last week, definitely.
Good.
Yeah, last week was a definite wobble, and I think once a couple of things went wrong, everything just kind of like it did. It just kind of like carried on, definitely.
Good.
So thank you.
Good. Okay, lovely.
Okay, so thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you've made lots of notes. Maybe you could fill out a DL25 and think about what faults you've just seen the pupil making, as this will help you as a trainer think about what the needs of this pupil. Maybe now that you've watched it, why not fill out an ADI Part 3 marking sheet and see how you would score this lesson against the 17 competencies. So have a go, do that, maybe watch the video back again to see if you've missed anything, and then join me in the full result and debrief video after this one. See you in the next video.